Alright guys, so welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in today's video, I really want to give you guys a update on what is happening with Bitcoin and of course cryptocurrency, right? What's happening with the crypto market. Even though, yes, guys, straight up, right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, not much movements once again. Okay, Bitcoin is still below $30,000. Okay, so right now Bitcoin is seeming like it is in fact, having another, consolidation level right now below $30,000. We know Bitcoin for the past, few weeks, for literally pretty much a month, an entire month, right, has in fact been consolidating at pretty much $30,000 and $31,000. Okay, so we know every single time Bitcoin does in fact, touch above $31,000 right here. Okay, it seems like it always goes back down to 30K, right? And that's been happening for literally an entire month. We all know that. Now Bitcoin, okay, we know it broke support level a couple of days ago, right around 24th of July, which was a fact a couple of days ago, pretty much a week ago. And you guys can clearly see Bitcoin is now pretty much consolidating below $30,000, pretty much at 29K. So as I'm from this video, Bitcoin's currently at 29,400. And I must say it's still holding up very, very well. I know Bitcoin is not really moving. The altcoins are not really moving as well in the markets. But I've been telling us many times that this is actually a good thing. Why do I think it's a good thing? Well, it's for all of us that are in fact, especially the retail investors, right? For people like you and me, right? It's a great time to start accumulating, right? Because I've been telling us many times, we are in fact still in the buy zone. Okay, we all should be accumulating as much BTC and of course, other crypto tokens, the ones that you actually, like, okay, these other altcoins. We all should be in general, right, accumulating as much as possible. Please understand that we are still in a bear market. Bitcoin, right, is nowhere near its previous all-time high. It's not even halfway there yet. So please understand that we are still in the buy zone. You guys can clearly see from this chart, it's indicating that we are in fact still in the buy zone. Okay, we all should be accumulating as much as possible. And that's why, guys, I have in fact been accumulating as much Bitcoin as I possibly can, and of course, Ethereum and of course other altcoins, right? But mainly Bitcoin. Like, I've been really focused on Bitcoin. I've been trying to accumulate as much Bitcoin as I possibly can, right? Because I know Bitcoin soon enough in the next few months will pump like crazy. We know the Bitcoin halving is obviously right around the corner. So that's going to happen. We know every single time, guys, we have the Bitcoin halving, that is where Bitcoin tends to pump the most, guys. So I am trying my best to buy as much Bitcoin as I possibly can. And I must say it's going pretty well. And I hope it's going pretty well for you guys as well. I hope you guys are still hodling and stacking as much Bitcoin as you possibly can, because I think personally that's what we all should be doing right now. Not financial advice, just my personal opinion, right? So yeah, the entire cryptocurrency market's not really moving, as you can clearly see, for the past 24 hours. Not much movements. I don't even want to get to it, but you guys can see some altcoins are actually moving. Like for the past 24 hours, XRP is moving 1%. Dogecoin is actually moving 2%. Right, it's actually up at 8 cents. Okay, just touching 8 cents. So that's great to see for Dogecoin. Cardano is coming out 31 cents, pumping 1%. Litecoin pumping 3.8%, almost 4%. And we know Litecoin, okay, the halving is in fact about to happen for Litecoin, right? Around August, next month, early of August, next month. Okay, literally the Litecoin halving is in fact about to happen. So we could actually potentially see Litecoin pump, guys. Okay, so be excited for that if you guys hold any Litecoin. But on that, guys, not much movements at all. You guys can clearly see overall the market's up 0.41%. So really not much movement in the markets. But what I really want to talk about for today's video, guys, is something very, very interesting. And you guys can, obviously read by the title what I want to, talk about for today's video. And that is pretty much, when is Bitcoin going to reach $1 million? Now, I've been telling you guys many times, okay, many times, right, my previous videos, that the next bull market, I really do believe Bitcoin's going to reach at least, okay, let me just show you guys right here, at least 200K to 250K to even $300,000. Now, Bitcoin could actually surpass 300K, believe it or not. Call me crazy. I really don't care what you guys say, right? This is just obviously my personal opinion. But it seems like a lot of people out there are in fact predicting here that Bitcoin can go way higher than 100K. And yes, that is easily very, very possible, right? If we look at previous Bitcoin bull runs, we know Bitcoin, right? Every single time we have a halving, that's where Bitcoin tends to pump the most, and that's where it reaches a new all-time high, because we have a bull run, right, for Bitcoin, the next bull cycle, right, enters the next bull market, and of course, it's going to, reach a new all-time high every single time. So the halving is about to happen. We are in fact about to happen, see Bitcoin enter the next, bull cycle, having another, bull run, meaning, guys, we will in fact see Bitcoin reach a new all-time high. So I'm gonna say right here, Bitcoin is gonna easily reach $100,000 in the next bull market. By the year 2025, it's gonna easily reach 100K. That is nothing. It's gonna go way higher than 100K. Right, I'm telling us that right now. Right, it's gonna go way higher than 100K. 150K, possible, very, very possible. It's not impossible. It's possible. 200K, very possible. 250K, I think personally that is very possible, right? So I really do believe Bitcoin can easily reach, to 200K to even 300K, and it could actually go even higher than $300,000. That is very possible, guys. So I've been telling us this many times. My personal predictions for Bitcoin is around 200K to 250K to maybe even 300K or slightly more than 300K, right, for the next bull market for the year 2025, right, when we're in fact in the next bull market. Now, this came out, right, and I really, really want to talk about this because this is actually very, very interesting, right? A lot of people are in fact hinting, okay, just hints out there. They're not saying it's gonna 100% happen, but people out there are in fact hinting that Bitcoin could actually hit $1 million after 2024 halving. So we could actually see, Bitcoin reach $1 million in the next bull market, meaning the year pretty much 2025. So is that very possible? Okay, is that actually true? Can Bitcoin actually reach $1 million per Bitcoin by the year 2025? And I just want to say real quick, that is literally less than 2 years from now. Okay, less than 2 years or less, pretty much 2 years from now, right? And that is very, very soon. Okay, Bitcoin has to explode extremely, and its market cap is going to be like gold's market cap by that time. You know what I mean? So if you really think about it, that's going to be a huge explosion for Bitcoin. And I'm telling you this right now, you guys know I'm very bullish with the Bitcoin. You guys call me, a Bitcoin maximus. And yes, I guess you can say that, you know what I mean? Because I'm pretty much all in on Bitcoin. Like when I'm investing into cryptocurrency, my main investment is obviously Bitcoin, right? That's my biggest holdings. Okay, Bitcoin and Ethereum is obviously my biggest holdings, especially a Bitcoin, right? And obviously I do in fact invest into other altcoins, but not much, right? My main big investments are into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, we can't forget about Ethereum. So you guys don't understand, right? Even though, yes, I'm very bullish with Bitcoin, I must say that I don't think this is possible. I don't think we will actually see Bitcoin reach $1 million by the year, 2025. Okay, I don't think that is possible at all. I think it's impossible, right? And I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me. There's no way in hell we're going to see Bitcoin pump that much, right? That's just my personal opinion. Now, if Bitcoin were to actually pump all the way up to $1 million, right, in the next, bull market, this is what it will look like pretty much. Okay, so I literally just saw this chart today, okay, earlier this morning actually, okay? And you guys can clearly see this is what the chart would look like if Bitcoin, in the next bull run, okay, this is what it would potentially look like if Bitcoin were to pump all the way up to $1 million, which is absolutely insane, guys. So guys, I don't think this is possible. You guys let me know in the comments down below, what is your personal thoughts on this, right? But I don't think it is possible, guys. Okay, there's no way in hell we're going to see Bitcoin shoot up, okay, all the way up, in a matter of a few months time, all the way up over 100K to 200K to even 300K, 400K. I don't think that is possible. You know what I mean? But is it true? Can this actually happen? Well, can Bitcoin actually reach, $1 million? Well, I will say this, guys. Bitcoin can reach $1 million in the future, but I don't think it's going to happen this soon. So, meaning I don't see Bitcoin reaching $1 million by the year 2025. I actually see Bitcoin reaching, $1 million maybe in the year 2030 or over the year 2030, right? So that's another few years from now, right? But I do see Bitcoin reaching $1 million, less than a decade from now, less than 10 years from now. Sometime, right, in the next few years, we will in fact see Bitcoin reach $1 million, but it's not going to happen in the next bull market, unfortunately. Okay, I know a lot of us want to see Bitcoin reach 1 million, but I just highly doubt we're going to see that for the next bull market. Now, we know Cathie Wood, right? Cathie Wood has mentioned many times that she really does believe that we will potentially see a $1 million Bitcoin by the year 2030. So by the year 2030, okay, she's saying that we could actually potentially see a $1 million Bitcoin by that year, which is literally less than 7 years from now, which is absolutely insane, guys. Okay, now Cathie Wood has mentioned this many times. We all know that. Okay, she has mentioned this a lot, and she hasn't, it still remains unchanged. You know what I mean? Her predictions right here for Bitcoin to reach $1 million has not changed at all. She still believes that we could actually see Bitcoin reach, $1 million or even over $1 million by the year pretty much 2030, which is literally less than 7 years from now, less than 10 years from now. So just think about that. That is not long at all, guys. So not in the next bull market, but the bull market after that, we could actually see Bitcoin reach $1 million, which is actually soon, right? It's actually sooner than you guys think. So just think about that. Okay, that is actually insane. So yes, guys, in the next bull market, 200K. Okay, this is more like it, not something like this, right? I don't think we're going to see Bitcoin shoot up all the way up to $1 million. We're going to see something similar like this, right? 200K. I think this is a bit more realistic. Okay, so 200K, 250K to 300K. I think that is, yes, that is very possible for Bitcoin in the next bull market. So I'm going to stick with it, right? You guys can let me know your personal thoughts, your personal price predictions for Bitcoin in the next bull market. What do you guys think is going to hit? Personally, like I said many times, it's going to be either 200K, 250K to even 300K, or maybe just over 300K. So let me know your personal predictions for Bitcoin in the next bull market. I'd love to know. But on that, guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. So we could potentially, even though yes, we could potentially not see Bitcoin reach $1 million in the next bull market, it could potentially happen in the next bull market, right after 2025. Okay, so it's still going to happen. Okay, and that's still actually very soon if you really think about it, right? So that's that, guys. But guys, who knows? Bitcoin could actually potentially go higher than 300K in the next bull market. Who knows? It could even go up to 350K to even 400K. And like I mentioned many times in my previous videos, a lot of people have in fact been predicting that Bitcoin can actually go well above 400K in the next bull market. So we will see, guys. No one actually really knows where Bitcoin is going to be heading next, right, in the next bull cycle, the next bull run, but we will see. Okay, I'm going to still stick with 200K to 300K and maybe just slightly over 300K. We'll see, guys. But on that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. We're going to see what happens with Bitcoin in the next few, I want to say weeks. I don't want to say the next few days, because I think in the next few days, we could actually potentially see Bitcoin continue to consolidate at this level because it has not been moving. Okay, and I understand a lot of you guys are in fact being bored, but we shouldn't be bored, right? We should be accumulating as much Bitcoin as we possibly can. We should be blessed to see Bitcoin stuck at this level, at this price, because this is such a great buy right now. Okay, Bitcoin is still cheap. It's nowhere near its previous all-time high. So right now is the perfect time to get in, guys. Okay, it really is. So not financial advice, always do your own research. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a blessed day, guys.